New at 5, families pushing for more in-person learning as Bay Area counties giving the green light to move to the next reopening tier. But as KPIX 5's Juliette Goodrich explains, some schools still need to come up with a plan. Juliette?
That's right. You know, ultimately, it comes up to the school district to decide when they will reopen. So they were given the green light today, and there's a lot of schools of thought, if you will, when it comes to parents bringing their kids back to school. Some say, don't have my child back in school unless it's safe. Others are saying it's time to get my child in school, but the district says ultimately we're the ones that make that call. Parents within the Lafayette, Moraga, and Orinda school districts, La Morinda, are saying no more Zoom. They want in-person learning, and now.
To our teachers, we miss you. Our students miss you and can't wait to get back in the classroom with you.
They held a rally on the very day schools were given the green light to reopen.
It's still deadly, it's still unknown, and we get that. But I think, you know, a lot of families are saying we want to decide for ourselves what our comfort level is.
But district officials Bay Area wide say reopening involves a plan and following safety protocols.
And right now there's a lot of backlogs on orders for PPE and whatnot. And so we may have a wonderful plan that we're ready to implement, but until we can get those supplies in our hands, we have to just keep pushing that date further out.
As counties enter the orange tier, medical professionals say it needs to be a slow transition during these reopenings.
It does make sense to start with the younger kids, do it in a way that mitigates as much risk as possible, and you're dealing with a population that is perhaps less likely to get infected.
A return to school will mean wearing masks, staggered learning days, smaller class sizes, and there will be some distance learning online.
But we have to temper that with knowing that when we opened up things too fast, we're just back in the same place. So I think if we do it as cautiously as possible, in the long run, businesses will be able to open and stay open.
Just going back to school will be 100% better than online learning.
So those are the younger kids, Juliette. What about middle school, high school? Is there a plan for them?
You know, Alan, I asked the superintendent that very question because I have a middle schooler and I have a high schooler, class of 2021. They're eager to get back to school. He told me that they're looking at January of 2021, so in the beginning of the new year.
A few months to go.
Don't
All right.
hold your breath.
Yeah, right.
He didn't promise, but that's the timeline.
And I know you're going to stick to that timeline if it works. All right, Juliette.
Yeah, right.
Thanks. To keep tabs on school district plans across the Bay Area, you can head to the special section on our website, kpix.com/back-to-school.